Suella Braverman has just completed, according to Sir Keir Starmer, 1 year in office. Keir Starmer adds the qualification. In fact, let's just listen to that for 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, on Sunday, the Home Secretary celebrated her first anniversary in post. That is, if you overlook the 6 days she missed when she was deemed a national security risk. In that year, 40,000 people have crossed the Channel on a small boat, and the taxpayer is now spending £6 million a day on hotel bills. He's failing to stop terrorists strolling out of prison, failing to guard Britain against hostile actors. He's completely failing to stop the boats. How can anyone trust him to protect the country?
And the other day she was giving a speech in the House of Commons about counter-extremism. And Owen Jones has pointed out very cleverly that she wants things to be seen as mainstream, insightful and perfectly decent, and yet she's citing Douglas Murray, whose own record of perfect decency, of being mainstream, is significantly skewed. I mean, it's extraordinary. He talks so aggressively about the collective punishment of all Muslims. It's Islamophobic and it's hostile. If this is the person that she is holding up as a virtuous example of the way to behave, frankly, she is deluded. But it doesn't surprise me greatly that she should be so blinkered and so fulsome in the praise of somebody whose words are abhorrent and filled with nonchalant racism, nonchalant Islamophobia, nonchalant prejudice. And we need to challenge that. I'm sure it's being challenged by Owen on the left. It needs to be challenged in the middle of politics and on the right as well. This is not the way to behave. The ideas of Suella Braverman are not the ideas of a healthy Britain, and it needs to be called out again and again. It's just wrong. The way to sort out migration is to clear the backlog, and all problems with migration are not automatically Islamic. And Suella Braverman is wrong, Douglas Murray is wrong, and it seems that the High Command of the Conservative Party is wrong. But we only have to look at Lee Anderson to see that in action as well. Lee Anderson is not only so wrong as to be laughable, but he is so wrong he is so wrong that he has given up the ghost of even being re-elected. He's now running off and doing a television program instead, as is Rees-Mogg. These people do not believe their own rhetoric. They do not believe that this is going to get them re-elected. They do not believe that this is what the British people will back. So why are they so obsessed with this idea? Because it deflects from the other errors that they are making, I suspect. And that is sad. I expect a thread of honesty from any government, and I'm shocked and dismayed